My final day of 2025 was spent in the most relaxing way possible. I even took 2 naps to catch up on sleep because people outside were partying until 2:30 a.m. last night, leaving me with only 3 hours of rest. To ensure that I had the energy to stay up for the New Year's fireworks, I napped at noon and again after sundown. I spent the morning walking around Songwa first while it was still quiet. It was lovely when there's hardly anyone around. You can really appreciate the history of the architecture so much better.
So eclectic. It's so funny. I love the peacefulness of the early morning.
And just enjoy the space in peace and quiet.
Rough ground. Looks very peaceful to me. 很多房子外面都有这个茶香的小纸包。还有这样的。还有这样的。I think this is for the cats. There's a fly on it. This is the Cuba Street of Bangkok. 没什么人。这什么第一签、第二签的？哎，没有人的时候真的太好逛了。Right. I just can't get enough. This is Emma approved. These beautiful, expensive earrings just hanging outside like that. I can just grab it. Look. They're so beautiful. I want all of them. Oh, so nice to be here when there's no other people. These gorgeous people. Well, they call it soup. Oh, must touch. Exactly because you said do not. We are children of the earth, crafting good food. Everything's like a painting here.
Only one cafe was actually open at around 9 a.m. It was Songwat Coffee Roaster. At 9 a.m., the place was already crammed and noisy, which is exactly why I dislike being in crowded spaces. However, the croissant was amazing and the coffee was beautiful. They even had traditional wooden stools similar to the old school ones at Kopi He Taiki. Dropped in at the store called Saan, where everything on display was locally made in Thailand. Saan means to weave, and it was full of beautiful modern Thai crafts and artistic items, handicrafts, herbal soaps, to unique lifestyle items like cute inhalers, earrings, etc.
It's a good example of upcycling. 綺麗ですね。かわいい。かわいい。
If I didn't control myself, I would have gotten all the earrings and hair clips that I saw there. They're all super, super cute. I really love the sticker selection they had available as well. I love stickers because I can stick them into my journal book. I just wished I knew what some of them are saying. I finally got my breakfast at the Beef Noodles house. It's inside a restored Sino-Portuguese shophouse and has become a cult favorite for beef lovers in Bangkok. After I got up from my nap, I went to the restaurant my Thai pal recommended. He had asked me to go there specifically for his favorite dish, the pea set, and I got exactly what he suggested. It was great to experience a local favorite. The whole thing, together with a drink, costed me only about 85 baht.
I dedicate this to you, New. Look how they gave me a whole tub of ice. I didn't even ask for it. I'm really glad I brought this lens because look how beautiful this shot is. Temple of the Golden Buddha. Solid gold. Wow, hear the bells. 花样年华. Hello, beautiful. Tianhou Shengmu Gong.
I wandered back to Songhua to check out more stores there. Songhua is literally the reason why I moved to this area. Down the side alleyway off Songhua Road where Double Goose is, it leads also to the water. This place is directly opposite Chalk at Songhua. The store sells a curated selection of street art-inspired merchandise, including graphic t-shirts, stickers, and unique lifestyle products from local artists. They also host rotating art exhibits and pop-up events, making it a central hub for the neighborhood's emerging hipster and street art scene.
That's a badass bird. Wow. That's a real hole in the wall, look. Trippy.
After that, I went to check out Oyster and Things on Songhua. The shop is a vintage lover's paradise, famous for its maximalist collection of European-style ceramics and home props, shell, spoons, and all kinds of other jewelries. But there was just so much inventory packed into the space that I started to get that sickening feeling of sensory overload.
So much crap.
To recover from the clutter, I stepped next door to the artisan drinking chocolate shop. They specialize in rich, high-quality cacao, and I got a thick hot chocolate that felt like a reset button. I sat there for a while and just chilled. For a late snack, I headed to Wabi's, which is famous for its artisan high hydration breads. It was so hard to choose which bagel to get because they all look so amazing, and I picked a safe option, the sweet potato bagel. I can always come back later to try the other ones. It was incredibly dense and actually filled with chunks of real sweet potato and cream cheese inside. It was aroy ma. Instead of just standing by the riverside like most people at the end of this alleyway, I did the most casually New Zealand thing. I got up on that long concrete block, right by the abandoned warehouses and property that's yet to be developed, and I walked further out along the concrete block and sat down right over the water. Once I went up, other people also got inspired and encouraged and joined me on the concrete block too. And that's where I stayed for the rest of the evening and watched the final sunset of 2025. Unlike at Hongxiangong, it was completely free. There was no awful Christmas music being played, and my presence on the concrete block ended up attracting a whole line of people there too. Just strangers sitting together alongside the river, each in their own head, couples cuddling and chatting, but all of us appreciating the city together. It was an awesome way to end the day.